Well, Paul, this is a whole nother approach to vintage racing. This is a 72 Datsun 510, right?
That's correct.
So it's Datsun. It's not
before it was Nissan.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there was actually a whole series built around this category, right?
Yes, 2.5 liter Trans Am series competed in the 70s.
And what all did run in that?
We had the Datsuns, of course, and Alfa Romeos and BMWs, small sedans.
Paul Newman drove one of these, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He started his career in one of these cars with Bob Sharp.
No kidding. Mm-hmm. And actually, you worked for his team for a while.
Yes, I did. I worked for Bob Sharp and Paul Newman back in the 80s.
That'd be a pretty good gig.
Excellent gig.
So these were obviously pretty competitive cars?
Very competitive, yes. Almost the dominant car in the 2.0 liter.
You're kidding.
Yes.
So it must make a pretty good race car. What about it makes it such a good race car?
It's a good balanced race car, very forgiving. Even I can drive it.
Even you can drive, maybe even I could. So what all mods do you have to do to a Datsun 510 to make it compete in a series? I mean, this looks like a Lexan windshield.
Yes. The safety issues, the roll cage, the seat, the harness, the Lexan windshield. Suspension mods.
Well, you know, in interior-wise, you've stripped out everything Datsun, basically, and it's now all business.
Yes, just the essentials, the instrumentation and safety gear. Everything else has been removed to lighten the car.
And, you know, that's all you need. You just want low weight and gauges to tell you what's going on.
Just to get you around the track.
Just to get you on. Looks like a pretty sturdy roll cage, and that's probably a good idea, too.
Yeah, it makes me feel good.
And you've been racing these for a while, right?
About 15 years.
Yeah? So you must love it.
I love it, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, again, a little box Datsun, kind of back here, probably fuel cell.
Fuel cell, battery, fuel pumps, fuel filters.
So there's not a lot of 510 left in it, other than the outside shell. But what powers it?
It's a 2.0 liter L20B. It's a Datsun Racing Division cylinder head, 50 millimeter Makuni carburetors, external oil cooler and filter.
But it's pretty much the Datsun engine, right?
Apart from that, it's Datsun, yeah.
Pretty rugged, buildable.
Bulletproof,
No
easy
kidding.
to build. Some of the smaller displacement, the 1600s, would rev to 9,000 with stock connecting rods and crankshaft. Yes.
Holy cow! Looks like you've stiffened it up a little bit, but But otherwise, it's pretty much Datsun.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And it is a blast to drive, huh?
More fun than you can imagine.
So how do you like this track? I mean, you only opened it back up a couple of years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it's a very nice track. It's very wide, cambered turns, plenty of room to race.
Kind of everything you'd want, huh?
Everything you could possibly ask for.
So you must be having a good time.
I am having a good time.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's what we're here for.
Paul, thanks for bringing it out.
Pleasure talking to you.
Datsun 510, 1972.
The only way to fly.
The only way to fly.